Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Fungo Sports Podcast. We're excited to be here today. We've got two special guests from two different schools. We've got Avery Bradley over here from Monterey, and we've got Braeley Muniz from Lubbock High, both liberos. What's really cool about today's episode is they're really connected with Coach over there.
It's a very interesting connection. Oh, sorry. Apparently not. Cool. Really connected. It's an interesting connection. It's one that kind of started my whole volleyball career over at Evans, where we both got to play with each other. Oh, I said not each other. You were one grade below. You were one grade above. But they both got to play for me at Evans. Do y'all want to kind of talk about that experience, or is it just too traumatic and we don't even want to bring it up?
It was very traumatic because everything we did wrong, he would make us do some punishment every single time, whether it was squat jumps, wall jumps, everything.
Hey, the wall jumps I actually did as a way to you make it better, because I thought the squat jumps were too much at some point. As I started to grow, once I had my first kid, I was like, maybe this is too much of a punishment. Maybe I should ease back. But I got better. Braeley probably did more than you anyways.
Oh yeah, I definitely did. We were an interesting, fun little back talking group.
That's a way I would describe you guys. Back talking. Okay, it was I don't know. I was talking to someone that just yesterday actually. I was like, it's weird when you have kids for so long. You kind of just start letting. It's not letting stuff slide, but it's just different. You've just known each other for so long. So stuff that would probably bother other people doesn't bother you as much because it's just that's just Braeley, that's just Avery. It's just who they are. It's not them being disrespectful. It's just that's their personality. So it's not. As I've gotten to know you guys more, I don't take things personally anymore. So,
Coach, what's hilarious about that whole thing right there? You didn't even ask them to tell you about the coaching. They went straight for you.
Right?
Hey, this guy's making us do box jumps and wall sits and definite trauma there is what I feel like.
Let's not talk about the times that we won or city champions, stuff like that.
You taught them how to jump serve. You taught them how to win. No,
it's just straight into attacks. So that's fine. I feel that in my soul. That's the only thing you took from that. Not I had you in art class or anything like that. Back when she was 4'2".
Oh my gosh. Back when you would help me with volleyball, to get my ref stuff.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Because club coaches, or not club coaches, club players, they have to also ref games.
Oh yeah.
So they had to go through I swear it's 8 hours of courses.
The USA volleyball thing.
Yes. It's a lot. Even me as a coach, I don't even go through that much. Yeah. But so all the players have to do a strict course of how to ref, how to do all this stuff. And so she would do it in my class. During class time, she'd be over here taking her courses and trying to ask me questions. Yeah. This is also my first year coaching volleyball, so she'd ask me questions. I'm I think it's
in, out.
Yeah, out, in. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
Hey, tell us about that art class. Is that when y'all first met?
Yeah, that's actually the first time we met. I just remember him not caring. He would be just draw a stick figure for all I care.
Whoa, okay.
No, you would not care.
Ringers, he would be just draw a stick figure. Oh, and that was COVID year. So when COVID hit, you really didn't care.
Okay.
You were draw a stick figure, turn it in by the end of the week, and that's good.
Okay, well, first off.
It sounds like abstract art. Maybe? Is that what we're going for?
No, hold on.
Defend yourself, Coach.
Her memory is obviously skewed. Okay. I remember very strict, there's no stick figure policy in my class, okay? Now, that being said, okay, Art 1, please draw something. That's really all it is. You just want, the kids to draw. Most of them are in there because they don't want to be in there. They just get thrown in Art 1 because they have to take an Art 1 card. Did you ever take art after that?
No. Oh, wait, yeah, I did, my freshman year.
Okay, but because you had to, right?
Yeah, because I had to.
So, you get to a point where it's hey, please, just put something on a paper.
Yeah.
Now, COVID hit. Okay, COVID was a whole other situation. I saw 3 of you, I think, once, the whole time during COVID, and it got to a point where please just do something.
Yeah.
Are you guys alive?
Yep.
Give me something to work with, so that we can progress and hopefully you're learning. I don't know. It was a really weird.
That's a weird time. I know it. Avery, what was Coach in middle school for you?
Very mean. Okay, no, we had a good relationship throughout middle school.
Yeah, I feel I would go to their pre-ath period.
Yeah.
And we would pepper, we'd play volleyball, we would talk. So I feel I probably have a close relationship with anyone else because we went 6th, 7th, 8th, and then we went to Monterey together. Yeah. So now it's been 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. What are you, 11th now? Yeah, I'm telling you, they collide together. Like it all just like runs into one big blob at a certain point.
Yeah.
Like if you like mention like a story about something, I'm like, when was that again? Like unless you get specific with like, oh, this was COVID. Like, oh yeah, I remember COVID. Like everybody remembers that.
Yep.
So, but you know, I think ours is like, I don't know, it's just different. Like because we've just been together for so long at this point.
I'm your favorite.
She's like top 100 for sure.
Top 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I'm interested, Avery, because I've seen y'all interact at our media days for a couple of years now, and everything you said is he's mean in middle school. How has Coach changed? What's he like now?
He's you're calm and collective now.
I am. See,
Yeah.
it's growth.
Started drinking green tea or something?
It's
That body water.
Oh, yeah, so I've changed, okay? Apparently I have a very addictive personality. So when Braeley was around, it was like the BAI, I don't know, it's BAI Bay.
Coconut.
The coconut
Oh, yeah,
water.
yeah.
And then I got into Celsius, and now I think that's probably worse for me, but I think it calmed me somehow.
You got the opposite effect on that?
Yeah, it's
I
the
believe it.
ADHD in me. It's just the
Yeah.
caffeine really soothes me out a little bit.
I believe that. I want to hear about some funny stories about Coach. Braeley, you got any?
I would say when we would during 7th grade, like during our morning practices, like he would always it would be a punishment, but he would always try to make it fun. I remember one day specifically, like that was probably the worst workout I've ever had to this day. Like the worst workout I've ever been through. But he played like High School Musical, like to make it like better on us. And he was like singing as we're like doing an ab workout. And he would, at that time, like his favorite thing was a Christ hold. And we were like holding a Christ hold for like a whole minute. And he's just dancing, like listening to like Zac Efron.
Zac Efron over there?
Yeah,
How else
just
do you
having
get
the time
motivated?
of his
Dude.
life to High School Musical while we're like dying, trying to like not pass out.
Bro, that is the biggest rage bait I've ever heard.
Well, I would work out with him a lot of the times,
Yeah,
too.
he definitely would. I would love that. That's a part of your coaching that I really like enjoyed.
I
Is
appreciate
how
that.
you could like always do something with us to make it feel like, you know, we're in this together.
Right, yeah. We're all suffering. Me a little less because I'm stronger than you guys, but, you know.
We're all in this together.
He loves High School Musical.
There it is.
What can I
There it
say?
is.
I actually really do. Like that's
Awesome.
like a guilty pleasure. I
hate
love
that
High
I knew
School
that
Musical.
reference too.
But, you know, I tried to make it, you know, I don't know. It's hard to explain because, like, I would have some people that come from me from, like, athletics that don't do sports anymore. And they're like, yeah, you would make us do this and this. I'm like, okay, like, I'm trying to make you an athlete. Like, I could have been, like, that coach that's like, yeah, it's whatever, like, no big deal. But the overall goal at the end of the day was to get you to a point where you were competitive, you wanted to compete, you wanted to win, you know, and you understood what it took. You know, like, Ninja Warrior kind of ingrained that in my brain of, like at some point, like, if you really want this, you have to go all out. I mean, you could have coasted, you know, and like that's why I kept y'all's group so small. Like I think y'all's team, what do we have, like 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a very small 8th grade team. But you know, when I went into that mindset of like picking them, I was like, okay, like I want a small group because I want them to play like the entire time. I want this group on the court. I didn't want people sitting on the bench. I didn't want to have to like, you know, like think about, oh man, I have to get this player in. Like I knew this 8 was strong because you know we went our 7th grade year, we went undefeated all the way up to the very last game. You know, done things that like we hadn't done. Like we beat Cooper, we beat Heritage. Like you know, really intense games, and like they were an insanely good group. And that's kind of what I really think like pushed me to start learning even more because it was only my 2nd year of volleyball with you guys.
Yeah.
You know, it was a really interesting learning experience. But like I really wanted to stay with you guys, and after their 7th grade, I like begged to go coach them again in 8th grade. I was like, please, like don't keep me at 7th grade. Let me go with them in 8th grade, so that way I stick with this group and we can hopefully do some really good things. And we finished 2nd in city.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still a little bitter about that one, but you know,
Yeah, I hold that to my heart too. It's okay.
I replay like that game's like stuck in my head.
Who'd y'all play?
Cooper.
Was it Cooper or was it Laura Bush?
I think it was Laura Bush because that was the year with.
Oh, we don't name drop over
Yeah,
here.
that was the year with you know who.
I actually don't remember. They're all like, so it's weird too, because like in high school, like seeing them all, like, oh, I remembered you, and you were like little this big, and you were still beating me, so that's great.
I'm gonna have to go look at rosters and see who's at Cooper and Liberty right now, because it'd be somebody from there maybe.
It would have to be, yeah.
No, they transferred out.
They transferred.
Okay, interesting.
We'll keep the names.
We may never know. Hey, that's an interesting thing. Hey, if you know who it is, post it. Comment who it is. Coach, I'm gonna give you some time to defend yourself. All right.
Okay, all right.
You've grown. They've said you've changed over the years. I want to know how these players have changed over the years. What was Avery like when you first saw her let's say not. Let's keep it on the court. How is she athletically?
Dang, you went straight. You kept it away from where I was gonna go. I was like, this was like the spastic child.
Whoa.
Well, maybe we go there.
She was very spastic. She would always just say like the most random things. She was very like just weird, you know. It was like like why? Like, you know, she was like that typical middle school kid though, just like, you know, like you're kind of strange.
Awkward.
Yeah, awkward. Yeah. But she had like a really big passion for volleyball, and I think that's what I've always loved about her. Like, you know, it's not just like a forced obsession. You know, it's not like one of those things that people are like, oh, like I have to do this. I have to like she wanted to be a part of volleyball. She wanted to, you know, play the sport to the best of her ability. And like that's why I think even in 6th grade, like, you know, like she would always come up to me. She was one of those ones that wouldn't be afraid to come up to me like, hey, like will you pepper with me? Like will you hit me? Like and like she wouldn't care. I'd get up there, wail at her, and she would be fine.
Be good.
But she was always a really good passer, and I think that was like one of the things that I think you've all. Don't look at me like that. You're
a really good passer. Wanted to move me to a hitter.
Well, okay.
You might be a better hitter. You could be good in both.
Right. So her middle school team, we were lacking a little bit. We weren't like her middle school team where we were good like everywhere. We had middles, we had setters, we had hitters, we had pass, like we had everything. Hers, we had her and her. You know, so it's kind of one of those things like where do I need you the most? Like, do I need you as a passer, or like, well, okay, well, great, we're getting the ball up, but now we're not scoring. So it's like, okay, well, what if I put you to a hitter? Like, but then I thought like, okay, well, are we gonna get the ball up if I have her as a hitter?
Yep.
And so that was one of the struggles. And it's not that her team was bad. I actually really liked her team. It's just like she definitely had probably the most talent, like skill wise.
Right.
We had a lot of good athletes, but we just didn't really have like a lot of volleyball skill, which I think volleyball is like one of those weird sports. Like, just because you're athletic doesn't mean you can play volleyball.
Yeah.
And I think that's hard when you just have like, hey, I have all these raw athletes, but now like, how do I teach you to play volleyball?
Right.
So, but she's grown. I feel like you've gotten, you know, more mature. You're not as spastic, still a little bit, but you don't say as random things anymore, I think. But yeah.
Maybe not to your face.
Oh, okay, there you go. She always posts weird Google Notes, Instagram notes. You know, I always just like see them posting weird things.
Cryptic
Yes.
messages, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's funny though, like when you know her, because like you know like what she's talking about.
Yeah.
You're like, what's wrong with you over here?
That's hilarious. What about Braeley? You met her in
Braeley.
art. What was she like then? How has she grown, changed since then?
Well, you know, she left me, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't talk about that. Braeley
we
was a
should.
leader. You know, I think that's the best way to describe it. You were a leader. Your team was full of personalities, all around. So, I think you were interesting. Like you weren't necessarily the most skilled player on the team. And that doesn't mean you were bad by any means. You just weren't like the top.
Right.
But like to me, like I always saw you as like one of our best leaders on that team. You were very vocal, and you were the one that again wasn't afraid to come talk to me about things that you saw, things that you thought were going on. You always brought things to my like attention, good and bad. Like you were never afraid to have those conversations, even as like a little 7th and 8th grader, which is something that I think not many have. At that age, because most of them are just afraid. They're like, I'm not gonna go talk to him. Heck, Avery's still afraid to go talk to people, and she's almost a senior here.
All right.
There's so many jabs between y'all two.
That's what happens when you've been together for 7 years. You
got
just
you.
get to that point where now it's just insults. But you know, like I said, Braeley was always a leader to me and to our program, and I really appreciated that. You were always someone I thought I could trust, like someone I could like rely on. You know, it didn't matter the situation, didn't matter what was going on, didn't matter the pressure. Like, I'm like, if I needed someone, I'm going to go to Braeley. It's also why I loved having you on my basketball team in 7th grade as well. 7th grade B team, shout out.
Wallow.
You know, what did we always call you?
Oh my god. That little penguin.
Oh, Happy Feet.
Happy feet.
Yes.
My
She
nickname in middle
walked
school.
all the time, right?
No,
Well,
okay,
nope.
actually, yes, she would do that.
Yeah, I did. There was a point where I called a travel on my own self and gave the ref the ball.
She already knew. She's like, yep, all right,
I'm done.
Yeah, and then passed him
Coach,
the
you're on the
ball.
sideline. What do you do when she does that?
Okay, so basketball is not my main sport.
We know.
Yep.
So I wasn't I didn't really take I took it seriously, but like
Yeah.
it didn't stress me out. Like win or lose, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a great time.
Yeah.
So because of course my basketball philosophy is if you have the ball, why not shoot it? I mean,
Sure.
worst case you miss it.
Sure.
Best case you make it.
Sure.
So I let them have a lot of freedom to be shooters. Bring a little Steph Curry mentality here. We didn't have Steph Curry's on our team, but we brought the mentality. But like when things like that happen, like you just laugh.
Yeah.
Like what else do? You
Yep.
You just like whatever. It is what it is.
Yep.
I thought we were pretty good ish.
Yeah.
I mean, for the little bit of basketball knowledge I had, I thought we had a pretty solid
Y'all
team.
showed up.
Yeah.
We're on the court every game.
Yeah, we had 5.
Y'all had 5 on the court.
That's how many you're supposed to have, right?
Yeah.
Maisie it's 5, right?
Maisie's like, yes.
She's not even paying attention with it. So y'all want to be a podcast producer? We're looking for replacements, apparently.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. Because I'm curious. So y'all have got these memories of Coach. Y'all seen him now. That whole thing. Who can give the best Coach impression?
Probably Avery.
I want to hear both of y'all's. Because Braeley, yours is probably going to be at a different time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What's something Coach always says? Or, man, like if I had to do it, I'm putting my pen right there automatically. Like,
There you go.
right? He has his pen and it's everywhere.
Yeah,
every
all the
time.
time. Yeah. You want to go first?
This would be like freshman, sophomore. It would be Braeley, stop moving your feet. Every time, because I was on the left side. I was a GS.
Yeah.
And they would hit cross like outside, and I wouldn't be there. So it would be Braeley, stick. Braeley, don't move. Braeley, don't move your feet. Braeley, stay right here. And then
That was very directional. I feel like I need like a laser pointer on the court.
Yeah.
Where I can just like on the sideline, I can just like point like, hey, right here.
Take a box for her next time.
For real.
yeah,
Say, "Don't
But
leave
it's
your
the same thing in basketball. Like, you were very
yeah, jittery with my
jittery.
feet.
Yeah.
It's like just settle in.
Yeah, footwork is not the best.
Hey, that's all right.
What you got, Avery?
Okay, everything you say, you're like, I just work here. Every single day. You could ask him the most simplest question, and that's all he would say. Like, when do we play? I don't know, I just work here.
As we were talking about our schedule before this, I'm
Right,
like, I know the next game. That's like the most important one.
Yeah.
Not the games down the road.
Oh, that's
It's
such a coach's answer.
Yeah, see? But that is one. I just work here.
Just work here. I love it. I love it. Braeley, we want to talk about you a little bit, all right?
Okay.
Let's, season started. Y'all got a couple tournaments out of the way. Talk about Lubbock High. Tell us about what's the team looking like? Just fill us in.
So these past few tournaments have been like growing steps. I feel like we're at the point for like seniors wise is where we're just trying to grow a percent each and every day, no matter what that is. If it's on the court or off the court, with the girls, with the connections, or in skill or reading or whatever the case may be. Lubbock High right now, it's difficult with all the construction going around. That's kind of been
Oh my
a
goodness.
big factor in like us getting touches on a ball. But I feel like that hasn't stopped us. Going off of a win from Cap Rock and not too bad of a tournament this weekend, I think we're in good placement. So I think Lubbock High is doing pretty good this year.
I heard that that Capital game was a little stressful.
It was indeed very stressful. We
It went-
went 4 sets with them. We took them in 3. We had a really good first set, and then I think cockiness kind of got above us. But
Sounds like
Caparot's
us.
just one of those teams where you just want to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
You want to beat them for sure. And so I think that took over. Like, we wanted it too bad, and then we lost sight of what we were actually chasing. So, but it was good. We came off with the win. So I think that has boosted us a lot in what we're doing.
Right, kind of give you a lot of confidence of like,
Yeah.
hey, like we are actually good. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we do the same thing. We play a set and we're like, oh yeah, we're on top of the world. And then set 2 comes around. I think I call it the set 2 curse now because like I don't know what it is about set 2s.
Set 2,
Lose
it's
it
that
every
reality
time.
check where it's like, no, you need to actually like lock in and
Yep.
still focus on what you're doing.
I believe that. Now, at y'all's media day, I noticed y'all don't have a lot of seniors.
No, we do not. We have 4.
Yeah, and a lot of juniors. So a lot of newcomers, a lot of new
Yes.
faces is what I saw. Yours isn't. You were there last year. Talk about your role. You're the libero. You're on the court. I'm assuming they kind of look for you to be that leader.
Yeah, so this year my role is kind of just being like that calm, like presence on the court and being present on the court. I think it's very hard to like not get frustrated because we are so young. So like, and a lot of them, they're not returners. Like this is their first year on varsity. So it gets frustrating at times, but being that calm and like calm presence to where they know they can come to me, it's a big role, but I think it helps out a lot throughout all the aspects. Going in as my first year as a libero, it's been a lot different because I've always been a DS. I've always been a DS. There's nothing that's changed.
Oh, whoa. You were a hitter for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I was a big outside.
Yeah, I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
When was this?
Oh, man. I guess
Freshman.
I used you
Eighth
sophomore year too.
grade.
8th grade for sure. Sometimes you drove me crazy a little bit,
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't swing. I would just like tip it.
So it's up there. You're
Yeah,
not swinging,
just
you're
to keep the ball in
little tap.
play.
Yeah.
But I'm also short, so like it would get blocked. So then it's like you're actually not keeping the ball in play.
That's honestly my like when we play sand volleyball, that's my strategy too. We just get up high and just kind of tap it.
Yeah.
but you okay? So
Short.
here's the thing I always had a problem with. In practice, you would have a great swing. You would get up there. I'm like, oh damn, like she could swing. But like for some reason, like in a game, like she would get like a good set, and I'm like, she would get a good approach. She looks great, and then she just like take her hands and then push. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
That's exactly what would happen, actually.
You described it perfectly.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what would happen. I wouldn't swing. But this year, being a libero, it's changed my perspective on a lot of things volleyball wise, and it's pretty awesome always being on the court.
Yep.
Not when you're losing, because then you're frustrated. But I think that one little rotation where you like get to go on the bench and like kind of reset has
Like
been
that one play
fun.
that you
Or
get.
that 2 little plays, that
Yeah.
2-point run, it's that reset for you. So just being that calming presence and leading the team vocally, because I've always been pretty vocal
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the court
And off the court.
and off the court.
Feisty, huh?
I'm very blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, you need that though. Like, I feel like that's like my favorite quality of athletes is the ones that are just blunt with you. Like just like don't beat around the bush. Like just go straight to it. Like tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're feeling. Tell me the problem. Like don't like make me guess. Like I'd rather you just tell me, and even if it's gonna hurt my feelings, like just straight up say it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously, and this is one of those questions we ask, and we're like, well, we kind of know the answer. What are goals for this year for you guys? And I say that because goals to win, right?
Right.
You, where you're at right now on a personal level, what are some goals for you this year?
I think my goal this year overall is just to that's actually a really good question. My goal would be lead by example, and like we have this thing at Lubbock High where it's like seniors serve everybody, juniors you do your job, sophomores you like be smart. I don't know how the little thing goes, but like just to do my job and serve everybody else is probably my main goal. Just especially because we're young, so like just to show those juniors and sophomores on our team and our freshman Nora that you know you just have to be calm and take the game as it goes.
Yep.
And another goal would just be get the ball up and go. Get the ball up and go.
That's what you want to hear from a libero.
The more practical
Yeah.
goal right there. Like,
Just go.
yeah.
I think I used to play very contently, and this year has been different because I know like my job is to go.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, you've had a lot of change in your career from, you know, changing coaches, changing schools, changing positions,
Right.
all that stuff. I want to know what it was like because you were originally on path to play at Monterey, and now you're at Lubbock High. I'm assuming different coaching styles, different
Very.
atmospheres. I've been in both
Very.
gyms. This summer, both gyms, I think, both had a leaky roof.
Yeah, we don't talk
That's
about
probably
that.
the only thing that they have in common. What's it like going through all that change? And what's it like playing for one Lubbock school and
Going to another.
right up the road?
It's like, how do I say this nicely?
No, at Monterey, just like I said, like I felt like I would always play very contently, just because I knew there was people had bigger roles than I did. But at Lubbock High, I don't feel that way. The traditions there, like the atmosphere, is very different from Monterey. Like it's so different. I say that all the time, like to where I'm like, Monterey like taught me skill and taught me like how to go and not be so emotional. But like Lubbock High teaches me like character things,
Yeah.
like about myself and about the game. So it was cool to play
Apparently
for
I'm
both.
lacking over here.
That is such a good way to put that.
It
Honestly,
was,
like that's
it was
that's
very
a,
cool
yeah,
to
yeah.
play for both. Very cool.
Yeah.
I always get picked on no matter what. Like if
Yeah.
I'm like with Monterey people or I'm with Lubbock High people, they're like, "You're a traitor," and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, guys! Like
Yeah.
we gotta stop this."
Well,
at this point.
you went from okay, so you have to see it though. Like you went from one school to a rival school, like
Yeah.
and like obviously I still love you, of course. But I remember when you sent me that message telling me that you were gonna go to Lubbock High, I died a little bit inside. I was like, what? Why Lubbock High? Like of all places, like you could have gone, you chose
Yeah.
that.
It's super cool, like seeing how different schools can be, and you would think it's the same because I mean, school's school, but it's not.
Yeah.
And I feel like over there, it's also very diverse at Lubbock High. So having all those kids, it's different
Yeah.
for sure.
That's kind of cool. I never really thought of it because I went to Monterey and I went to one school and like, but I never had this conversation with you about the differences between the two.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that's a really interesting insight. And
They've taught me a lot, and the traditions over there are super awesome. Like
Yeah.
I love especially because it's like historical. So like
Sure. Yeah.
all the things over there, like it's so family led over there, and I love that. Like it's like brothers eat at the same table. So
we talk a lot about Lubbock High, good and bad, obviously. You know.
Yeah.
See, and I love to hear that because my kids are kind of spread out everywhere. I've got a kid at Cooper. I've got a kid in LISD. I've got a kid that we homeschool. And so the kid at LISD's just starting over there. And so it's really interesting because we've already felt stuff like that. And it just confirms that, I think.
Lubbock High has, like I said, a really great atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I obviously want to beat them, I love playing in their gym.
Yeah.
Their student section, win or lose, they are like all out. They're gung ho.
oh
Like
yeah,
they,
you should see us in football. We could be down 50 and we're having the time of
dude,
our
like
lives.
y'all enjoy your school, which I really appreciate that about Lubbock High. You know, the students are just so invested in everything. I mean,
Yeah.
it does not matter the score. Like it could be the start of the game, the very last play. Like they're like all
They're
at
having a
it.
good time. Yeah.
And you know, we were talking about this earlier. Like the way they jive at you is like a little like, I don't know, it's weird. Like they just like find this way of like picking on you in like a mean way, but like
Yeah.
not like too mean of a way. And it's just kind of interesting like to hear them. And you know, I was talking to our head coach and she always tells me, it's like, no, I don't even hear the fans or anything like that.
Yeah.
And like I'm really focused on the game, but like I don't know, I just like it's the same thing in my classroom. Like I hear conversations like everywhere, even when I'm like focused on what I'm doing. It's like just hearing the students and hearing like what they say. Like you know, like I said, they'll find like who you're with and they'll they'll tell you like they said my wife's cheating over here. I'm like, what? Like like I didn't even like recognize it was my wife that they're
Start
talking
getting
about.
personal with their jabs.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, like that's smart though. Like I never thought about like going to like a coach's page and like, oh, like let's see what he's doing and like, you know, pick on him a little bit. But that's
crazy.
it's creative.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, let's get in Avery over here. I'm gonna let you take over our season and talk about it. You know, I feel like I talk too much, so it's gonna be all you. You know, tell us about the start. Tell us how things have been going.
Our season is actually really good so far. Like I feel like we're working as a team. Our energy is there.
Yeah.
And like Braeley said, like I know it's frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gonna be frustrating because we have so many underclassmen. We have 2 freshmen. We have a sophomore. Like, and we're so senior heavy. So we're trying to build those players to like, because they're the Monterey next year. Like they're everything, and we're trying to build them. And it's frustrating because they're not at the same level as us, and
Right.
it shows. And Lozada still plays them, and it like it's a good thing because they need that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's what's frustrating about it is because they don't know like the varsity experience
Mm-hmm.
yet,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But they still get the royalty of saying like you're a freshman on varsity,
Mm-hmm.
like that's good, and they're gonna be the future of Monterey. And I
Yep.
feel like with that we're doing so good with them,
Mhm.
and we all have the team experience. We're all everything.
You know, it's one of those things about coaching that I think people like maybe don't put into like their mindset when they're like when they get frustrated with things that are happening. Like yes, obviously our goal is to win. Like that's always going to be our goal. But at the same time, like it's not just this year that we have to worry about. We have to worry about what's coming up. You know, like I pay attention to our 7th grade group. I pay attention to our 8th grade group. Heck, I know some 6th graders that are coming up. Like it's important that you know those groups coming up and like you put those time in them because we want them at Monterey. Like, you know, we want them to be there. We want to figure out how we can get them to play. And the cool thing about our freshmen this year is they're so calm.
They are calm,
you know, compared to our senior group, who is
Loud.
not calm. You know, because we're senior heavy. We have what, six?
Six, yeah.
We have 6 seniors. He's over here doing the 6-7 thing.
6, 7.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But you know, we have a very strong senior group. But after this group, I mean, what, you're a junior and we have one other junior.
2, Addie Piper.
Oh, okay, so we have like 3 juniors. So like after this year, like we're gonna lose like a core section of our team, and so it's important that we realize, hey, like we've got to get these younger kids ready to step up next year. Like it can't just be about this year. Like we have to keep focusing that, you know, that overall big picture, which is, you know, one of those like coaching mindsets of what is the big picture of your program, what is the big picture of your team, you know, and how do you address that early? And because if we wait till next year, it's probably gonna be too late, and then, you know, have a rebuild year, and that's gonna take forever. So like, we have to kind of get those kids in and get them ready to play and stuff like that. And I think they've handled it really well, in my opinion.
They have.
Yeah. So.
Well, and that's so cool to hear you say that, because for a student to recognize that is like a cool thing. We see it. There's several coaches in this area that do a really good job of that. We see like Coach Wagner's at all the middle school games, and I'm like, you know how cool that is for the basketball program to see that, or when varsity coaches go to a middle school game just to be there.
Yeah.
So to have you buy into that and say, yeah, it'd be easy to keep the seniors and juniors in the whole game, but for the program, we need those freshman minutes to get in there. That's really interesting and pretty cool to hear for the program. So
Yeah.
you're doing something right over there, Coach.
I think it also helps too, because you were a freshman on varsity. You know, she's been here, I mean, 3 years now. You started off as that freshman. Was it 2 freshmen with you, or was it just you?
Me and Olivia.
Okay, so it was 2 freshmen with her. So I mean, she had that experience of not just being a freshman on varsity. You were a freshman starter on varsity, which you want to talk about that experience?
Freshman starter. Okay, I remember my first game with scrimmages. Ooh, I was so scared because Lozada had started me, and I had the nickname as Sis because I played with my sister.
Okay.
And so she was like, "Sis, you're in." And I was like, "OMG, like that's me.
Yeah.
That's like unreal, crazy."
Looking around for sis. You're
Right, like, who's
yeah.
this? Like, no,
That's
she's already
me.
in. What are you talking about?
Like, she's in. What do you mean? No, that's scary. Like, you're a freshman, you're a starter.
Yeah.
And you have to, like, look up to all these players. And you don't really know their playing style yet because it's the first time stepping on the court with them.
Yep.
And it's very different. It's a huge jump from middle school to high school.
Yep.
Huge jump. And I think that's what, like, kind of built me to where I am today. Lozada giving me that chance to play on varsity, play with the older kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Scary.
So scary.
Yeah, especially your sister. Your sister was
Mean.
she was mean.
She was mean to me.
I love your sister. I absolutely love her. But man, when it came to volleyball, like she was very
on
gung.
Very
Yeah.
strict, yeah.
Yeah,
She probably saw the future for Avery and was like, I got to be hard.
Yeah.
So she's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually I just brought her up the other day at the mall. We go to Haltom, like it's one of our tournaments that we go to, and after like day 1, we always go to the mall.
Yeah.
And it was her freshman year. We're over there. I don't remember what we said, but I remember like we needed them to be like at this area at like a certain time. Like, hey, like everyone meet here at a certain time. It's already that time had passed, and I'm like over here, like some of them are with us, some of them are not. It's like I'm gonna mess everybody. I'm gonna type in sports here. Like I was like, hey, if you're not like for every minute you're late, it's gonna be like a up down or whatever. Yeah. She replies, she's like, being punished for being lost is like crazy or something like that. And so like now we quote that like all the time.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't really gonna punish them. I just wanted them to get there as fast as possible because I think I was with you and I was like, I'm just gonna scare them a little bit. But the fact that she responded that way, she was so mad about it too. But now I use that whenever we go to the mall. I'm like, hey, being
No,
lost,
no.
Not an excuse.
it's not an excuse. It's a square. There's a map. Like,
Yeah.
but it was a funny thing that we like to bring up, and I have to find her at some point and tell her that like that's left me a lifelong quote. So I appreciate her for that. But you know, how would you describe like your playing style? Like what are your strengths? I know your strengths. I tell you your strengths all the time, but you know what do you think are?
My strengths. Okay, I think my strengths are definitely serve receive.
Mm-hmm.
I've told me. But even though I don't believe him, now I tend to know. But I think it's definitely serve receive. I'm very calm in serve receive unless I obviously shank a ball or get ace, then I'm frustrated, mad. Like anyone should be.
Sure.
You can vouch for me. It's so
Right.
hard. Like you can get in your head so easily in serve receive. But it's also like sometimes when I'm like in my head, sometimes. I'm like, give me the
A
ball.
lot
Give
of
me the
times.
next ball. Like, serve me again. I have to show you I can pass this ball. Like, I can get a 3 rating, like, all that. And then I think another... Wait, what was the question?
What are your strengths?
Okay, I think another strength of mine is being calm in defense. Like, although they're going to score on me a couple times, I think I'm always, like, sometimes in the right spot.
Sometimes. Every now and then you drift a little bit, but, you know, we fix it. It's funny. So, like, she has a spot, like, she really, like focuses on.
Yep.
And every now and then she'll drift, like, into the court a little bit further or somewhere different.
Yep.
And it'll hit exactly where she's supposed to be. And she'll look at it. And she just knows, like, oops.
That's me right there.
Yeah. But, you know, like, okay, so we talk about the technical side of it. I think one of your strengths is your understanding. And we kind of already talked about that with that. But, like, I feel like you're one of the ones I have conversations with about, like, you know, just coaching things, you know. Not because I'm trying to, like, give you some kind of, like, insight. Like, I'm just, like talked about earlier, being blunt.
Yeah.
Like, telling you straight up of, like, hey, like, this is what we're doing. This is why. You know, I'm not trying to hide anything. Like, what's there to hide? It's on the court. You see it. You know, and I think that's one of your strengths is, like, you take that information and you understand it and you use that to kind of help you understand the game plan. And I think that's really important. That's why I've always had those conversations with you, you know, and I feel comfortable having those conversations with you because I don't feel like you're going to be like, well, that's dumb. Like, you're like, oh, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. But, like, I've never felt like, you know, even with both of you, like, I never felt like you were, like, you questioned my decisions. I never felt like you, like, didn't trust me to, like, at least I'm trying to do the right thing. And I you know, you want that as a coach. You want someone that's going to trust you and not over here like, well, Coach Humphrey, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he's just doing some random stuff over here. Like, even especially with you, like, I was so new at coaching with you. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I didn't know what I was doing. Like,
Right.
yeah, I'm just like, I'm winging it a little bit. I watched a video like an hour before practice. I figured it out.
Yep.
But, you know, I really needed that when I first started. And, you know, I always try to give y'all guys, like, grace as much as possible because I know I needed it and I know you guys need it. Yeah, obviously we had the punishment and stuff like that. But, like, you know, you coach the way you were coached when you were young. I got yelled at a lot. You know, I had the coaches that would get in your face. They'd grab your helmet and, like, pull you and cuss you out a little bit. And, you know, that was kind of like my mindset when I first started. I was like, that's how you do it. Like,
What you thought a coach was, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it meant. And, you know, as I've gotten older and as I've kind of, like, gotten to know you guys more and, heck, even having kids, like, it's kind of just changed, like, the overall perspective of how to do it. I'm like, oh, like, I can be strict, I can be honest, and I can just, you know, be a person that y'all can trust. That's all you need anyways. So I think that's kind of just, I think you guys have helped me grow more than maybe I've helped you grow. I don't know. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but that's kind of how I see it, you know, throughout my career. I'm going to get a little sentimental in here. I'm going to cry a little bit, you know.
Behind your clipboard, your comments.
Oh yeah, I keep my secret on. That's what I covered my face for. That's why I missed COVID. Okay, the masks were great.
Yeah. No one knew what you were thinking, but now everything shows.
I can't hide my face. Like, that's like a weakness of mine. I don't know about you guys, but, like, I can't, like, if I'm frustrated, you know.
Yep.
Unless I'm just staring off into the distance and my ADHD brain took over.
There you go. Hey, girls, I want to know, you know, we've talked about a lot of things. We're kind of going back to volleyball over and over, but, man, it feels like it's really shaped who y'all are today as a person. Tell me about it. The question is, how has volleyball shaped your life?
Volleyball has shaped my life in learning accountability and responsibility. It's also taught me to be a better person overall because, like, you have to be a good teammate for the person standing next to you.
Yep.
But, like, it also it goes a lot into the real world. It teaches you perseverance. It teaches you, you know, responsibility and all the good things that sports should teach you. And that a lot has to do with, like, going in, like, middle school with you. I think you, like, hammered down those, like, good personality, like, traits and characteristics about me that, like, I can carry on in life and not just in volleyball.
Yeah.
So I think just learning, like, good characteristics and good qualities as a person, like, that's what volleyball has done for me.
That's awesome. Same question for you.
Not even just that. I think leadership is a big thing. Humphrey and volleyball have both taught me leadership, how to be the leader for the girl next to me, how to be a leader for the freshman. And Humphrey can even tell you, I've gotten really close to these freshmen on the team. And I want to be their leader. Like, they always text me, like, what are we wearing? Like, stuff like that. Like, they can come to me. I think that is a big part of how volleyball has shaped me, because it's like you want to be a leader for those people around you.
Yeah.
Be a leader for your kids when I have them one day, like stuff like that.
Man, you got two good ones here.
I
This
know,
is
right?
awesome. Yeah, this is awesome.
There's a reason they're here today.
Yeah, I love this.
I really like that.
Hey, go ahead. Sorry.
So, you know how volleyball shaped you, but everything comes to an end. Some sooner than others. You know, we got senior over here. I know you probably have a little countdown for the graduation.
It's on our phone, I guarantee it is.
Right.
No?
No. But, you know, at some point, you know, what are we going to do after volleyball? What does post-graduation look like for you?
For me, post-graduation looks like getting my license in real estate. But since I am so young, I started a business internship this year. So, like, just to gain a little bit of experience. And then after high school, I'll probably go to tech or SPC.
Reckham, let's go.
To just get those basics in, get that business degree, and then stay here for at least 2 years, and then go to San Antonio.
Why San Antonio?
I love it there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I love it there, and I have family there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You know, you said go to like SPC. That's like probably the biggest regret I have in my life is that I didn't go to SPC first.
Same.
Before going to tech.
Yeah.
I'd probably have a lot less debt if I had done that.
Yeah.
So, if you need any advice in life, go to the community college first. Take care of those classes that you have to take care of. Then, if you want to go somewhere else, go somewhere else. What about you, Avery? I know you still got a whole another year, but
After volleyball, I want to play more volleyball.
there you go. That's what you want to hear.
Yeah. I actually have a recruiter helping me try to find schools and trying to get my name out there. So I have interests in some schools, but I don't want to go that far because they're all in Massachusetts.
They're far,
Minnesota.
yeah.
I don't want to go that far.
The M states really like her for some reason. Massachusetts, Minnesota, Mississippi. They really do like it. For some reason, they'll always message about her. I'm like,
The M1, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
weird
so
little
weird.
Yeah, I got one from Wisconsin the other day, and I was like, I'm not going that
too
far.
cold.
I can't go that far. I'm really home. I have to be home.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping if I don't get something close, I'm hoping I can just be a walk-on at Tech.
Yeah.
Try there.
What's your dream school?
My dream school. It's definitely Louisville.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
I love watching them.
Really?
Actually.
Not Nebraska?
Okay,
Oh,
they're
man,
up there,
I love
but
Nebraska. That's
Is
been
he-
my team since 7th grade.
Right. I love Nebraska.
I loved Nebraska when Lawrence Stivrins was still on
Oh,
his
there you go. I also really love Wisconsin. You said Wisconsin, that
Yeah,
made me think about
good.
their team. I'm like, man, I love Wisconsin's team too. And now I really, maybe a little biased, but Penn State after their championship last year, I've kind of gotten.
Reverse sweep.
Huh?
Didn't they
Yeah.
reverse sweep Nebraska?
I think they did, yeah.
Semis?
Yeah, we don't talk about that game.
Ooh.
I was locked into that game, and I was so pulling for Nebraska, and I didn't win. And I was like, well, you know what? It's fine. Whatever. It's next year.
It's happened. Hey, it's pretty rare. In fact, you're the first ones here, but I can forecast that it's going to be pretty rare to have a Westerner and a Plainsman sitting right next to us for 30 minutes, 45 minutes on a podcast. But y'all have known each other on and off. What's it like playing each other?
Playing each other's fun. Playing each other's so fun.
So competitive.
Yeah, it's very but it's fun competitive, and that's
Yeah.
what I love. Seeing when we're gonna play
We're
each other,
talking trash.
talking trash over the net, or knowing it's coming to me. I'm like,
Oh.
I know, I'll be like,
We
it's,
know
it's me,
she's-
it's me. Just anytime they serve the ball, it's to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just super fun. And I've already had all those connections with all the girls on their varsity.
Yeah.
So it's I know them all. So it's super fun competitiveness. When we get to talk smack, or when I know a cheer's directed at me, or just even before when they just high five me and they give me that extra pat. We're still family at the end of the day, regardless of what jersey I'm wearing. So
Yeah.
that's the cool part.
Do
for
you feel
me.
added pressure knowing that they all probably want a little slice of you?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just dang, I went to this school, I have to show them that I still got it.
Let's go.
I still got it, and they can serve to me, and it can just be old practices.
Right.
For me, that it's super fun playing them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like.
I'll probably end up serving you anyway because
Yeah,
I always
exactly.
serve the libero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that game plan, usually we give numbers or whatever. It's going to be I need a B option,
Yeah.
serve it to Braeley.
Yeah, just go Braeley. Just go
You
Braeley.
probably don't need to be any type of code. Just yell it Braeley, serve it to
Yeah.
Braeley.
Serve it.
Well, I know
Really
it's
be
coming
ready.
to me. I know it's coming to me. Especially with Emmy.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh,
Yeah,
I know
Emmy
it's coming
for
to me
sure.
every time.
She'll serve at her and like smile at her.
Yeah, yeah. No, in summer league, I think it was last year. Oh, all to me, and then they would go like boom, and then they would all look at me, and I was just like, man, y'all suck. Like, I don't like y'all.
Yeah, we don't even know anybody else on the team. We're just like, oh, there's Braeley.
There's
Like,
Yeah,
let's
Braeley
get her.
served her.
Find it, let's get her.
Hit it, Braeley.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, you earned that role, you know, like
Yeah.
that's what the libero's for, right? Like you
Yeah.
got to pick it all up. So I feel like you do a really good job of like, you know, like they get chippy, but like I don't feel like with you guys it's ever been to like a, what's the way I'm looking for, like a hostile environment. Like I don't think
Yeah.
it's like it's a fun environment.
Yeah,
you know?
I think it's good competitiveness. Like,
Yeah.
fun competitiveness. I love playing against y'all. That's
That is
probably
good.
like what that and Plainview is probably my favorite game.
Really, Plainview, interesting.
Plainview.
Plainview, yeah.
I think okay, so me like I love those games. Like I actually really love playing Coronado's gym. They're kind of like you guys. They get a little chippier, you know, than some. But like I don't know, I love it. Like it's like a, I don't know, it just makes the atmosphere crazy.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, that's what the whole home court advantage is for. It's to make
Absolutely.
those atmospheres kind of intense and kind of crazy. And that's why I think Coronado is probably one of my favorite games to play, like especially like in their gym, just because I think their students are interesting.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, another really unique thing about both of y'all being here is y'all both have been through our media days, and I'm gonna use this time to kind of like plug our media days,
You're
right?
not paid actors,
This is
right?
not paid- yeah, y'all are not paid to give compliments or anything, but don't hurt my feelings. I want to know from y'all's perspective, what are our media days like? What's the vibe like?
Fun. Like, it's very fun. It's very bold. It's like everything you could dream of in a media day.
I think it brings excitement to your season. Like starting that off, like taking pictures for girls. I know that's fun. Like,
Yep.
and just going in like with the smoke and the music
Yeah.
and y'all's energy as well. Like I think that helps like boost teams' excitement for the season.
Yeah, that's awesome. I openly say this isn't a secret. Whenever we go to both of y'all's school, I tell my employees, I'm like, y'all buckle up because we've never had what's the word? I think I say bad. We've never had a bad experience, but there's probably a better word. Like we've never had a quiet media day. We've never
you
had
go.
a calm media day. Especially at Lubbock High, it's always like the way y'all hype each other up from all 80 girls there. Monterey too, like when the freshmen are there, the varsity are there, and it's just like you hear, yes, Queen Slay, and like stuff like that. And I'm like, well, this is crazy. Like, what is going on here? And then the poses, y'all always have like great poses. Y'all make it easy for us. So I like literally just sit back and sit in the chair and take pictures, right? So that's awesome. Thank y'all for sharing that.
Dude, like, and I watch Lubbock High, like the TikToks that y'all do there. Yeah, y'all, you guys look like y'all have like so much fun. I mean, I think we have fun, but then I see y'all's, I'm like, dang, like we're missing out over here. Like, what are we missing?
Well,
But-
and you know, that for Lubbock High for the past year, it's kind of been kind of like a cheat because we've had Reese Pena working with us.
Yeah.
Fair.
And Reese can drive energy in a room. And she went to Lubbock High, so she like knew what songs y'all were into. She knew
Yeah.
what was gonna like get energy going. So it just made it real easy. Like anytime I
Right.
went into any type of Lubbock High photo shoot, Reese is like, I got this. And then
Yeah.
she wanted also like we all want to showcase everybody, but Reese just had those relationships where she was able to pinpoint. So it's kind of a cheat for them. So all the TikToks y'all seen in the past year, we need to get a Monterey employee and
Avery,
that
you
way
looking for a job? Like, what do we?
Bro, I'd so do it.
she's gonna play volleyball forever. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. She's going to Massachusetts or
One of them
one of those M states. I don't know. Are there any other ones I'm missing? Minnesota.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that's all.
Montana.
Yeah. Montana.
Oh,
Is that a
Montana.
real
Dang, there's a
thing?
lot more than I realized.
All up north too.
Yeah.
Is volleyball like a northern thing? I
It's,
feel like it's big in Texas.
It's big. I would say it's bigger like on the coasts, like east or west. I mean, I don't know what it is. Even like boys volleyball. Boys volleyball is huge, like on the coast.
Yeah.
But like for some reason, like you get more central, it kind of just like dips a little bit, unless it's up north.
Gotcha.
I mean, like yeah, you got Nebraska and stuff like that, but like
Yeah.
Texas. I mean, if it's not UT. Like, I mean, how much do you know about Texas volleyball other than UT?
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, we have Texas Tech, but you know, like UT just outshines everybody. I mean, she was a three-time 3 back-to-back national championships. Like, how do you ignore that?
Right.
But yeah, northern area is a little bit more known for their volleyball. We're kind of a football town, you know, or
Yeah,
state,
yeah.
you know.
Football state.
Yeah.
Football's king for sure.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Hey, if you guys were coaches, what would y'all's strength be?
There you go. It make you think a little bit. How would you handle your team?
Y'all want me to make a scenario for y'all? And y'all can say how y'all would handle that scenario?
Okay, go for it.
Okay. I wonder if we could do 2 different scenarios.
Oh, yeah, you come up with one. I think I might have one.
Okay.
Yeah. What you got?
You want to go? I think I've got one.
No, you go first. We go first.
I'm going to go with, okay. I'm going to ask you, all right? Put you on the spot. Okay. So it is the practice after a big tournament that y'all did not play very well in. Okay? And you've got a senior who's late for practice, but she's really good. How do you handle that?
Oh my. Okay.
And I'm talking like 15 minutes late. She's not running in while you're stretching. She is late.
Okay, I honestly wouldn't play her. Like, you have rules. You committed to volleyball. You committed to following the rules. You're getting benched. Like, even if you're good, I can build. Like Humphrey always says, he can build the players on the bench if you don't want to be here, if you have an attitude.
Yeah,
And that's exactly what I would do.
that's awesome. Accountability.
Yeah. It's big. It's hard.
It's hard.
Especially me. Like, my biggest pet peeve is being late. Like,
Yeah.
I would rather be an hour early than even like a second late to something.
Yeah.
And I do that quite often, which is, I get lots of time on my car just on TikTok, you know,
Yeah.
for that reason. But yeah, I mean, accountability is huge. Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Good answer.
Do you have a different response to that one before I give you a different scenario?
No, I would go about the same route. I would do the same thing.
Would it be the whole game, or would it just a set, or how do you?
Yeah.
You gotta think about all those things. You know, you weigh it
How
out.
much of a message are you trying to send?
Yeah.
While she thinks
Maybe
of
a couple of sets.
I would do the whole game.
Dang. Strict over here. That's crazy.
I don't care if we're losing. You shouldn't be late. You signed the code of conduct. Like, you should be there.
Like
Big
it.
word, code of conduct.
Code of
it. And
conduct. There you
it's
go.
like on time to every practice, right? She's like, wait, hold
Now
on.
we're trying to think, like, has she been late? All right, you ready for a little bit different scenario? I'm gonna go to you first here. All right, so you're in a game.
Okay.
It's 5th set. Let's say it's 14-13. You're
Are
out
we
of
going to
sub-
25 or are we going to 15?
You're going to 15.
Okay.
So it's your serve. You're out of subs, and you have a freshman middle that has to serve.
Yes.
What do you tell her before she goes up there?
You just get that ball over and in. You just get that ball over and in no matter what you have to do.
Yeah. You want to give her any kind of words of encouragement? You just say over and in, please.
Just over and in.
Oh man, we got to a point we missed so many serves this weekend. So instead of giving like signals, we took our clipboard for like over and in. Over and in.
Yeah, no, when we're at that point for Lubbock High, like Lazeman will like go like this.
Is that a court?
Get it on the square. Get it on the court.
It's 30 by 30.
Yeah, he says that all the time. Lazeman is like, I don't know how hard it is. It's a 30-30 by square. You just got to get it over all the time. It's in every practice. It's and then when he pulls those blue mats out, oh my gosh, we have to like spot serve. Oh, that's the worst drill
No,
ever.
we have to do that too. It's terrible.
Worst
Hey,
drill ever.
it's good for you though.
It's great,
Well-
but in the moment, I personally want to cut his head off. Like,
Serve the ball at the
yeah, serve the ball at you.
Oh man,
Fuck these
I've
blue
taken a
mats.
serve or two to the head before, and sometimes I never know if it's intentional. I walk across the court like this. Sometimes if I have to like go across, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh please don't hit me, please don't hit me.
Always intentional.
Dude, some of them got some hard serves. Like
Yeah.
some of them like hurt.
Oh,
like
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes like it's good for you. You take a little ball to the head, awakens you a little bit. You got any other scenarios? I kind of like that now, like a little
Yeah,
scenario
yeah.
situation.
Man, let me think about one. Let's see, you went the route of a strategic in-game thing. I'm probably not the best person for that.
That's
So
fair.
I'm more disciplined. Let's say
I got lots of good advice if you ever want to coach.
You're right. Let's go back to you in 6th grade, and y'all were 7th grade. Y'all talked back a lot. All right, so you've got a crew. You are not winning, and you think as a coach it's because they're not listening to you. because all they do is talk but not practice. How do you redirect them in practice?
We're gonna have a talk, and you're gonna get on the line. You're gonna run.
On the line.
You're getting on the line.
Is that like an all practice, like Coach Carter type thing, where you're just back and forth?
Yep.
She's like, yeah.
Yep,
Man, these
yeah.
girls are brutal.
I know,
Hey,
right?
Just
Like,
on
hey,
the
like,
line.
Yeah.
no compassion.
Standards over feelings.
There you go. Same question.
No,
She's like, get on the line.
She's thinking hands on the floor, squat jumps, let's go.
Squat jumps. No, Lazada is a big. You talk back, you're doing towel pushes type of girl.
Uh-huh.
So that's definitely what I'm gonna do. You're doing towel pushes. You're
Okay.
talking during practice, towel pushes. And towel pushes are the worst things ever.
Yeah.
They burn.
It's like bear crawls, right? Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. You just don't have to use your hands as much.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've been an active athlete, and it's gotten worse, it sounds like.
What was your worst punishment in high school?
Probably up downs. We did a lot of
Up
up downs. We did, I played baseball. We ran wicked W's. So
Okay.
start off at home plate. You'd run to right field pole.
Okay.
Run to second base. Run to left field pole. Run back.
Yeah.
And that was kind of our thing. Like you get in trouble and it's like a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to sprint and it's timed. I can't remember the time, but that was our punishment.
Okay.
It was like you'd pile them up at the end of practice. He'd say, all right, we've got 4 of these or 8 of these or whatever it is. And baseball is not known for running. So
Yeah.
that was
It's a lot of standing around
yeah.
in baseball.
Yeah, there's a lot of standing around. So that was awful for
Okay,
us.
realistic though, like volleyball, like yes, you guys move a lot, but it's not very far.
No, 30
So
by
it's-
30.
Yeah. And even then, like there's 6 of you on the court, so you're not covering the full court. I mean, like you got like half at most.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys probably more than others, obviously, because you guys do the most. But like I think of like other people. I'm like, yeah, like it's not a whole lot of running you have to do.
Yeah.
Though I will still argue that middles do the most work, and I will. It's a hill I'm willing to die on. I feel like Braeley's holding her tongue here. She's
I
like,
know, I'm waiting.
I disagree.
"What do you think it is, then?"
It's definitely the libero. Or actually, no, the setter.
Setter. I
Setter.
agree. Setter all the way.
Really?
Yes.
They run and run and run.
Okay, but hear me out. Middles block everything. They transition on everything. Okay, good middles block everything.
There you
They
go. Good
transition
middles.
on everything. And you know what? We don't even get set all that much. So we're blocking, we're transitioning, we're approaching, and then we do it again and again and again, and then we finally get the ball, and it's a terrible set. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm playing the setters. I feel like they really want to.
They're like,
I
they don't
know,
agree with you.
setter.
And that's okay.
Setter's
That's okay.
probably the hardest position.
Yeah.
to play.
I think skill-wise, setter's the hardest position. Like skill, like technical skill.
I think it's the hardest overall
Yeah.
Mm.
because you have to be vocal. You have to make perfect, goodly sets to where it's not so hard where they can't like adjust. You have to chase after balls if your DS's or your libero's not passing good.
Well, you just pick good liberos, and you guys obviously always drop dimes. So I don't know what you're talking about. It's not perfect every time.
It's getting there.
Let me game plan real quick.
It's a work
for-
in progress.
When do we play you guys again?
no, don't call me. Cut the cameras.
That's a social question for the week. What is the toughest position on the volleyball court?
Oof.
Let's see what we get.
Or we get some backlash.
Yeah, see what we
I feel like
get.
setters is like the easy. Like that's like the cop out answer.
I think most people are gonna say
What if you
libero.
libero?
Well, I feel like you're gonna pick whatever position you play.
It sounds like there's a definite not position. Like it's definitely not the.
It's not right side.
I would say
the
the
right
right.
side.
Not right side.
The right side.
I mean, okay, like right side. What? Okay, you do have to put up a big block.
That's about it.
I mean, do you really have to hit
You're
that
gonna
much?
have some people coming after y'all.
I mean,
Oh,
okay,
well.
so like, okay, when I first started coaching, you're like, that was like the last position I thought about. I was like, who's playing the right side? I'm like, whatever. Like, I need a middle, I need a passer, I need a setter. Everything else, like, I could fill in somewhere else. So those are like the big 3, in my opinion. But that's definitely, I'm curious what we'll get as far as a response on that one.
Yep. Yeah.
Some personal feelings might get hurt.
Yeah. I bet. Hey girls, y'all got any last comments y'all want to leave before we wrap this thing up?
Come watch Monterey and Lubbock High, September 5th.
That's
September 5th.
September 5th. That's
at
actually
Monterey.
at Monterey.
6, I think.
No, it's 5th.
Whatever that Friday is.
No, at 6.
Oh, it's at 6.
Play at 6.
Oh,
yeah,
5th at 6?
Yeah, yeah.
Fifth
Is
at
what you're
six.
saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what?
It's dumb.
Yeah. Hey, You heard it. They play. It's actually tomorrow. This is airing today on Thursday if you're listening to it as it aired. So tomorrow, September 5th at Monterey at 6 o'clock. Watch these two girls. Show up. Be loud.
Louder for Monterey, obviously.
Louder for just be loud. Like loud for Lubbock, right? Make it a
We
great.
do love like big games. Like I would love a huge packed out crowd on both sides because that will make it like the most fun atmosphere for everybody, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers super loud for these two for all their hard work. Hey, appreciate y'all watching this episode, listening to this episode wherever you're hearing it from. Follow us on social media. We are Fungo Productions, all one word, on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Ask Fungo on Twitter. As always, Coach, had fun.
Great time.
Yeah, thank y'all for watching. We'll catch y'all next time.